Hello, welcome to my very first YouTube video. In Python, we're going to do Leetcode problems. I'm just going to do them all in order because I've thought about ways that I can do it and they're all numbered, so I'm just going to do them in order. Whether they're easy, medium, or hard, they will be in order, and I'll find some way to organize them down the road. But okay, let's get started. Let's take a look at the problem. Given an array of integers, nums, and an integer target, return the indices of the two numbers such that they add up to target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. All right, gives us an example. So we've got our input nums 2, 7, 11, 15, and the target is 9. That means we need to find two numbers in here that add up to 9. You can see right away that it's the first two, but doesn't matter. This could be a list of 10,000 numbers, and we'd still need to do it this way. So what we could do is just add all these up, add this to this and this to that. But that's going to be a whole lot of code, and we want to do it. We want to be quick and concise. So the way that we are going to do it today is using the enumerate function. If you are not familiar with the enumerate function, I suggest you become familiar with it because you'll use it a lot, and it comes in so handy. Alright, and so the enumerate function is a built-in function that allows you to iterate over a sequence, such as a list, tuple, or string, while simultaneously keeping track of the index of each item. Basically, it turns a list into a dictionary for you. And, yeah. So, the steps to solving this problem are, we are going to first create ourselves an empty dictionary. Then we will iterate over our array. We will then, and this is the part that threw me off for a long time, you don't need to add to solve this problem, you need to subtract. If the complementary number exists in our dictionary, that means that we found it. So what we'll do then is return index of our num and index of complementary num. That's it. Those steps. And we're going to do that. We actually have fewer lines of code than we have lines of this. So, how are we going to do this? Well, it's going to have our nums, which is going to be a list of integers. And our target will be a single integer, and we're going to return a list of integers. Easy enough, right? Okay, let's do it. So, let's first create our dictionary. Numdict. We are going to iterate over our nums. So for x num in enumerate nums. I really can do this, guys. Complement equals target minus num. So what we're doing here is we're going to iterate over our array, and then for each array we're going to subtract it from the target. That's this right here. And inside of our for loop we're going to have an if statement. So if our complement in dict, we're going to return a list and x. Now, if it's not in there, we're going to add it to our dictionary. And if none of that is true, we're going to return an empty list. That's it. That's the entire thing. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I lied. Oops. What did I do? I lied. We have one more line of code than we do have lines of instructions, and you know, I'm pretty much okay with that. I guess we have 2 more if we, or 3 more if we count those, but I'm not counting those. And so first step, let's just move on here. Let's just run it and see if it runs. One-time error indentation expected. Oh, right. Run it. Hey, we are accepted. So, shall we submit it? It is accepted. Doesn't that make you feel good? And let's see, our solution beats 98.94% of the other solutions. Yay! And our memory beats 15%. So we're really fast, but we're using a lot of memory. Okay, so there you go. That's twosome. This is my first video, so expect more like this. I'll probably get better at this eventually. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, like, subscribe, or don't. Whatever.